is Blue Collar Millionaire, Blue Collar Grind Millionaire Mind. Catch y'all up to speed, up to date. I bought a coin pusher, aka quarter pusher machine, and so I've been working on like where I'm gonna put it at. So when I say catch y'all up to date, basically I've been trying to find small investment ideas, not the stock market. A lot of my like studying I've done in the past has been about real estate. I've been looking into passive income. Let's put it that way. And so I've been looking for smaller ways to get passive income investment, and I landed on vending machines, arcade machines, yada yada yada. And much to my surprise, as I started going into different places, even pool tables. I'm working on getting a pool table right now, a coin operated pool table. But as I went into some of the different places that sell pool tables and arcade machines and vending machines and stuff like that, they were telling me that surprisingly one of the money makers is coin pushers, which, you know, at that point I started doing my own research, and sure enough, you can make some decent money on coin pushers. Now, when it comes to buying machines and vending and arcades and all this type of thing, like when you're doing one machine at a time, like versus owning your own arcade, which I do not have my own arcade, you're not going to get rich overnight. That's not what it's about. What I'm looking for is to create solid streams of income that I can reinvest into this business and build it up enough that it will be its own self-sustaining thing, that I have a whole business that can take care of my lifestyle to the point where I don't have to work. I don't need a day job. So it'll take time. I'm thinking on the low end, we talking about 100 machines. Now, I can do math where it can be less than 100 machines depending on how well the machine goes and the location, and if coin pushers do better than Coke machines, which do better than chips and mixed snacks and stuff like that. But I'm just getting started. So to take you on my just getting started journey, I just came back from the bank and got some quarters. Now I'm counting my quarters right now because I need 24 rolls for $240. Now here's what I did. I looked up with coin pushers how much money in quarters do you have to put in it, and I saw a video where they put like $280 worth. Okay, I said, all right, that's a start, that's a base starting point. Then I looked at another video where they were I guess moving the machine, and then they was putting quarters in, they put in 200. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna put in 240, and then I'm gonna put some bills on top of it, you know, to make it more alluring. And so I'll probably catch y'all back up to date when I do those, but I'm gonna try to keep this one short. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm putting these back in the box that the bank gave me. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, woo! 160, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and that, my friends, is 24. So, show y'all the box here. Oh man, I don't want these to spill over. That's the box of quarters. That is 24 rolls, which is $240. Plus, I got 2 5s and a 10 I'm gonna put on the top. I might think about putting some 1s up there. I don't know. The videos I was looking at, they was putting 10s. So anyway, yeah, that's the part of the journey that I'm on right now. The coin pusher was at my first purchase as a new arcade vendor, arcade gaming vending machine business owner, vendor. Like I said, this is my newest venture. It's all about the passive income, and just some of the math I did so far, I'm like, okay, if I want this to be, because when I look at a stream of income that I intend for it to be enough for me to live off of, my starting point is always $10,000 a month, because $10,000 a month after taxes is really going to run you, let's say, $6,500 or even $6,000 is what you're going to end up left over with. Now, there's ways you can do taxes, blah 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 blah. You know, as a business owner, help yourself out, but I always look at $10,000 a month as the baseline. Really, I want to get to $10,000 a month after tax versus before tax, but that to me is a livable income with me and my family. And then a nice income if I'm living overseas somewhere. So, but like I said, I'm still working on this. I'm brand new to the vending business, the arcade business, but I've been getting great advice from different people, even the pinball business, just getting great advice. And I am extremely thankful and blessed because I have been wanting to find a smaller start out investment to be able to get to passive income, because doing it with, you know, a few $1,000s on real estate is not really, I feel, a viable route that I want to get into. I feel like you need a lot more to go that way. So this is something I feel like right now I can afford to buy my first machine, then my second machine, then I see how it goes, and then take that income, put it back into the business, buy another one. Like, this is the route that I'm going. So I'm just giving y'all a little bit because I don't have a whole lot to actually teach you, because I'm just starting. And I believe in not only just having a knowledge base and the research you did, but to have experience where you're like, if you're gonna be giving out advice and shit like that, trying to teach somebody how to do it, then you need to actually have some experience in doing it. So I'm just showing you my journey right now, where I'm at on it, and I'm extremely excited that I was able to find this opportunity, and I'll let y'all know how I go. But right now, we talking about the machine I got. I paid, I think, $1,800 for a used coin pusher, and then I paid like $250 somewhere around there for a delivery, because I had it shipped to a different city than the one I bought it in. And then now we talking $260 worth of quarters and bills that I'm putting in it. I'll probably put some ones in it, to be honest with you, but that's $260 plus like $2,100. So right now we like $2,400 in about, and we're gonna see what it can produce. I'm hoping that if it's doing the type of numbers that I've heard from at least 2 separate individuals in real life that I met at their stores, and I was talking to them and asking about, you know, what machines that in your experience have done well. And it's interesting because I end up talking to people that own stores that sell arcade machines and pinball machines and shit like that, and pool tables and shit, and they not only have that store where they sell the equipment, but then they also own an arcade, or co-owners of an arcade. And I was like, very interesting. It was just, I just add up these details and stuff like that. So when I found out they own an arcade, I'm like, you know, what machines do you have that are really like good income producers for you? And I'm thinking like how much you making a day or a week, but also how much the actual machine costs. Because you could buy a $20,000 arcade machine with, you know, the racing games, like 2 races or 4 races. You could easily spend 20 grand on that, and maybe you might make a decent amount. But I'm looking at the amount you put in, how much it's making on a weekly basis or a daily basis, and then now we're looking at, okay, if you putting money into something like that, how long does it take before that shit give me my money back? So when I look at something that cost me $2,100, how much am I gonna make a month? And then what's the break even point? Then after that, it's all profit, right? Besides maintenance, upkeep, and all that type of stuff. So I feel like, again, this is my first one, so I don't know how it really goes in real life because I ain't did it yet. But I've been looking at videos online, and I've been talking to people, and we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm excited. The quarters are on deck. I will probably make a video, if I remember, when I'm loading the quarters up into the machine, and then I'm just playing around with it. Just playing around for myself. But hey, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Let me know if you like this content, you want to see more stuff like this. This is one of my daily grind because I'm out on the go. I'm at my plumbing job, and yeah, we getting it in. Boy, I'm so excited for this journey. Passive income has been what's on my mind for years now, and finally having a route to see it actually begin to play out. I still got to place my machine somewhere. So I've been talking to business owners, restaurants, bars, barcades. I'm probably going to start talking to barbershops, to be honest with you. I don't really want to put a coin pusher in a barbershop, but I think maybe a pool table, depending on the size of the barbershop, a pool table would be a good setup for a barbershop, because you got people that's there for 30 minutes, an hour and a half. Having a pool table might be good. Plus, even the barbers themselves might F around and start playing pool. So I'm gonna see what I can work on that end. But like I said, just this passive income, I am perfectly prepared for it to be small. You know what I'm saying? It can be, let's say $10 a day, right? $70 a week, $280 a month. Got to do some type of split with the owner of the location. Let's just say, for easy sake, 50-50, even though I'm probably not going to do 50-50. But let's just say 50-50, that's $140 a month. Times that by 10 months, that's $1,400. Add a couple more months on there, et cetera, for the end of the year. But right there, if I had a machine doing $10 a day, which I don't know how realistic that is right now because I don't have one on location yet. But let's just say it was doing $10 a day, which to me seems like a low estimate, but it could, real life could be lower than that. But if it was doing $10 a day and making $280 a month, and I was doing a 50-50 split, that's $140 a month. And within a year, I made over $1,400. And if the machine cost me $2,100 with the delivery, now we talking, it's only gonna take me a little over a year to make the money back, and now it's all profit, and I still own that machine. You see what I'm saying? That's the logic that I'm using. And I'm not gonna live off of, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a year. But now let's times that by 10 machines, and we talking $16,000 a year. Now let's time that by 100 machines. Now we talking $160,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say I go 100 machines. I go in my mind is where I'm trying to get to, and I don't care how that's spread out. To me, I'm looking more so at what is going to be the money maker when I try out these different machines. I'm gonna get a pool table. That's what I plan on getting second. But if this bar that I'm trying to work with, this sports bar, actually ends up wanting something else, because they don't want a pool table. They already got their pool tables. And so if I work out a deal with them on a different type of machine before I get my pool table and place that somewhere, then my second machine is going to be something different. But I'm going to be looking at how each one of these does and what really bring the money consistently, and then making my decisions about, okay, I want 5 of these, 10 of these, whatever, to get to 100, whatever the spread is in the variety. So I plan for 100 machines to be able to produce me the $100,000 a year plus, maybe more, that I intend for these passive income, this particular enterprise to get to. And this is just one. Like, I want to go beyond this, but this is my starting point. And then of course, I can do a math video if y'all want me to. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a money math video, because I love money math. But I could do, this 100 machines and then spin off into whatever else I'm gonna do. But the math that I'm looking at, yes, 100 machines, how many realistically can I get in a year? I think in less than 6 months, I'll probably have 3 machines. And then depending on how fast they make the money, then that's how many more machines I'm gonna get, plus taking some of my income that I put in savings anyway to be able to buy stuff with. So I say in less than 6 months, I will have 3 machines. I'm definitely gonna have 2, y'all willing. But let's say I have 3, how many can I get in the next 12 months? And because I want to scale it up, because I'm not trying to 5 machines a year. That means it takes me 20 years to get to this point. I'm already in my 30s. I'm not trying to take 20 years to get this passive income business for me to be able to live on. Now, is that okay? Sure. But do we want to do better than that? Yeah. We want to get it. It's 10 machines a year, which I have to get to the point where I'll be able to put that amount of money into it. But 10 machines a year will get me there in 10 years while I'm still doing everything else that I'm trying to do business-wise. So anyway, I made this a little bit longer than I wanted to. We about at the 15-minute mark. But hey, if you like content like this, especially if you want me to do a money math video just specifically or whatever, but showing you. I'm trying now. We've talked about some things. We talk about some entertainment, some news, some business, analyzing what other people and companies, celebrities, and all the shit that's going on, right? Trying to keep with the current events and stuff. I know I've been off for a little minute, but if you like this, me showing you the experience of, okay, I put my foot is going in it. I got my hands in it. I'm physically doing it. All right, this is what I'm learning. This is what's happening. Shit, I might even start doing videos where I go around and show you me collecting the money out of the machines and show you how well that shit is doing. Let me know if you like that. This is Blue Collar Millionaire, Blue Collar Grind Millionaire Mind. Subscribe, like, share, boom, boom, we out.